A while ago I made a video called RIP Relationships, where I spoke about the many different ways people complicate and sometimes ruin relationships. And I figured enough time has passed for me to make another relationship video, even though there's already like 800,000 billion out there. Especially since we're living in times since you don't have to look very far to find a single parent, or someone who's breaking up, or getting a divorce, or getting taken for granted, or getting cheated on, or getting mistreated, or is just plain old unhappy with the current situation they're in. We're either the person going through it or know somebody who is. I feel like a lot of relationships nowadays don't work because we're the most aggressively selfish, self-involved generation in history. All you hear most people nowadays is talk about their worth, what they want, what they deserve. And it's like, okay, we get it, like, you know your worth, like, what the fuck you want, a Kanye West self-esteem award? Look, the bottom line is that a lot of you give yourselves a lot more credit than you deserve, because a lot of you are quick to mention your worth and what you want and what you deserve, but what value are you providing? And you see, this is where it gets tricky, because a lot of you have the wrong idea on what makes you valuable to someone. The majority of females are gonna be like, well, I cook, I clean, I have sex like a porn star, and I could juggle his balls in the back of my throat. And guys are gonna be like, oh well, I take her here, I take her there, I buy her this, I buy her that. And the thing is, that's not providing value for anyone, because anyone could and should be able to do that for themselves. The only thing that's gonna set you apart from everybody else is gonna be your ability to understand the person you're with. Understand that it's not always going to be about making a point or winning an argument. A lot of times you have to learn how to put your own needs to the side and build the relationship, not your ego. Which brings me to my next point. Stop worrying about the things that you have absolutely no control over. Don't go looking for clues every chance you get. Sometimes you just have to let the clues come to you, because the more someone thinks you're sleeping, the more comfortable and reckless they're going to get. So if they're doing something they're not supposed to, don't even worry, because the truth will eventually come to light. Just sit back and let everything run its course, because a lot of times our minds plays tricks on us. And when you go looking for something, your brain is gonna twist the simplest little things into a problem. And if you're wrong, not only are you gonna look like an idiot, but you're also gonna have a lot of explaining to do. Why you invading my privacy? Why you acting crazy? Why you don't trust me? Why are you with me then? So many people just love giving themselves these pep talks and illusions of how great they are. So they get into a relationship looking to have their expectations met, not realizing that that person has expectations of their own. Then one day one of you is gonna stop going out of your way to make the other one happy because they are not happy themselves. While the other one claims everything was the other one's fault, so they could go on in life thinking everything is always somebody else's fault. Then it all becomes a big ass ugly war on who can make who feel more insecure. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Whatever, you ain't shit. And why you all that? To tell you the truth, I don't know what I ever saw in you. That's why you got a little ass dick. And that's why your pussy looks like it took a shotgun blast. You see, this is exactly why people need to start giving people they get involved with realistic expectations. Understand that when you're getting to know someone, that is your only opportunity to be accepted for who you truly are. You can't just expect somebody to stay with you if it takes them a whole year for them to find out that you have anger, jealousy, trust, or any other type of issues. Just throw it all out there. Chances are they're gonna fall for you regardless. At least this way, when shit hits the fan, they can't hold anything against you and you could just be like, which brings me to my last and one of the most important tips for a successful relationship. You know how people say relationships don't work without trust? Well, the same thing goes for forgiveness. Every day people are getting to know themselves, and as they're getting to know themselves, you're getting to know them. And this is a never-ending process. What was fun and exciting yesterday might be boring and old news tomorrow. So first of all, stop bringing up situations that happened back when your first tooth fell out. A lot of people forgive but continue to dwell on a situation for weeks, months, even years. If you make the decision to forgive somebody, don't forget to move on as well. Understand that a lot of people learn from experience. Unfortunately, sometimes just knowing better isn't enough until things are put into perspective for them. That's why I never really agree with people who walk around saying, nah, I may forgive, but I'll never forget. And that's the thing, you have to forget, because the key to happiness is a short-term memory. If you walk around holding on to everything that bothers you in life, it's only going to take away from your own happiness and cheating yourself from growing as a human being. Last thing I'm going to say before I end this video is, if you truly want to give your relationship a chance, you and your partner should treat the relationship like it's 60-40 and not 50-50. If you both learn how to give more and expect less, shit, imagine.
What I gotta do, let y'all niggas know, I am the nicest ever.